Hello everybody, Asher here, and we have a very bright explosion here. We can actually zoom in a little bit. I so rarely do that here. Look at our fleet, just looking like a hot mess. This is Starsector, and we have some work we got to do here. Specifically, if we looked at it from the Dictat's point of view, you can think that they've been doing really well. They've taken Vojtek. It's all very good. Actually, I'd kind of forgotten that they have been sliced up a little bit by some of our friends, but I guess the bigger deal is that they do have an invasion force that's coming after us. We do need to go home to defend that, and then I'm going to check out the faction directory because I don't exactly know. I'm kind of three minds right now. If we look at the factions here, obviously the Dictat's hostile to us and we'll need to take them out. Diable is vengeful against us and we have almost dismantled them completely. But then there is the thing still in the deep corner of space here. Hello. Oh, you're Bernie. That's not Gus. What are you doing, Bernie? That is my smallest cat that's coming to say hello. It's always somebody, I guess. It's like, oh, yeah, you guys can go. That's fine. It's like somebody's like, oh, you're here, and they want attention. Oh, Ezrius is fine. Okay, now, when you have a cat that's trying to walk in here, what you really need him to do... Alright. Cat tax time, I guess. What you really... Nope, he's gonna wiggle. He's gonna wiggle too much. What you really need the cat to do is to not try to run into the electrical wires. So don't even know if this is up here, but there's my kitten who's now a lot bigger. You got so big in just a year. Please don't electrocute yourself. Alright. And there's Gus trying to find him. Like, what are you doing? Is there food over here? Alright, anyway. How do I play this game again? Okay. But yeah, we're just going home. I was saying things that I'm sure were very important. Oh, yeah, that order's not going to do anything. But from the looks of it, it looks like somebody is actually trying to... I don't know if that's actually... Yeah, that is actually an invasion. 45 days. Maybe we just run in there and give some support, because that is a, Oh my god, these cats are going to be so dumb. They're like, oh, we're just going to play with the door until I shut the door on myself, and then I'm going to meow because I shut the door on myself. Because apparently they're not very smart. Tri-Tac. Honestly, I'm fighting enough things right now. We beat the crap out of them. All's well that's ends well. Begins well. It's kind of like they're on the menu, but they're not till way later. So we gotta just get back and see if we can be good hosts. I don't know if we're going to be doing too much to like mess with the fleet composition right now, but that's the same thing we saw before. Okay. But we're flying and flying, and estimated 56 days until arrival, you don't say. Well, maybe we'll be doing some fleet support here. And is that one of ours? Yeah, it's a citizen on patrol. Cue that song, I guess. We'll need to figure out where exactly we're going. One of the things is that we've out-dictated the Dictat, and our home system has a bunch of stuff in it. Alright, so we're here. Our mercenary patrol's like, hey, who are you? I turned on my transponder, y'all. Okay. I am gonna park what has been dubbed the Tachyon Lance looking ship for now, although it doesn't look terrible. But I think we're definitely gonna park this. We never even named it, and I've gotten some grief for handing the pigeonless wings off to Ugg. Remember, that's not my flagship; that's my backup. So I guess I respect the person who's been shooting at me the most by Just remembering that, you know, sometimes you got to keep your frenemies closer. All right, so this is all fine except for the whole crew thing. Do we have any crew in storage today? Not really. Do we have any fuel in storage? Yes, if I could remember the correct hotkeys. We do have weapons that need to be sorted out. Alpha Core needs to be sorted out too. So we beat up a bunch of fleets before and got all their stuff. And we're just gonna really just park it right now. There's no reason to hold on to too much of this stuff, but I guess if we're gonna 42 versus 50, I mean it's tariffs, but we actually probably do want that much crew. Because we're going to be getting in some fighting, and I don't want to make any extracurricular stops. And this is all stuff I could sell back to other people. So anything in storage, that'd be good to bring. Yes, here we go. Alright, so who's getting invaded? 7 days until Zaphobok's getting invaded. Fortunately, Vojtek's right nearby. So that's good news. Means they shouldn't be dumb and be trying to go in through the back door. Of course, those are famous last words here. So anything going on here that I should know? I know we have a few ships sitting in here in storage. This is some of the stuff that I probably could have taken before, like getting a second Alistair up. This is another pretty good ship, to be honest, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, this is one of those places where it's our production base. We really need to invest a little bit in defenses here. Although I probably shouldn't upgrade that until after said invasion, but we'll start the planetary shield. And we'll assign AI core here because we'll find more elsewhere. Alright. Plus, it's more fun to defend against things. Alright, manage colony. Oh, we can't actually sell down here, can we? For some reason, we didn't pick up our Marines from before. Didn't pick up these from before. We definitely don't need that much ore. But since I'm not passing it back off, no, we can't actually get rid of that. So we can't do the normal planetary economy thing. It's fine. And we lost a little bit of money. That's also fine. We have a lot of production that's done 2 days until arrival. Privateer just itching out in time. I guess one of the things is that we have all these patrols. We gotta figure out... Are we raiding ourselves here? I guess that's a fair question. Like, for all the communication beacons and stuff, you'd think that we would have, like... There's probably one of the enemy fleets. Okay, you're engaged in battle with... That's a pretty... not grand invasion fleet. Who are you fighting? Oh, I get it. So other detachment is actually like sitting outside. Yeah, we'll join this. Obviously, we're going to join it. Alright. We don't have all the deployment points in the world, but we can make it work. Actually, let's see. What do we need here? We probably do need some faster hitters here. Maybe another carrier. Maybe some smaller ships in support. Yeah, this will be okay, I guess. Kind of a different fleet profile. Good job. Excellent piloting. The funny thing is that if I had taken both of those ships and put them in the appropriate building, I could have totally gotten what's the word I'm looking for? Blueprint for them. But yeah, now we can just wait for these to charge up as we move stupidly forward through our line and figure out where the enemy is. Because their fleet's actually not... It's one of those ones where it's like, it's technically an invasion fleet, but we're so used to seeing all the modded fleets out there, and the Dictats seem to forget that they had lots of good ships available, so we get to fight old classics like Falcons and Eagles and Mud Skippers. Is that seriously a Mud Skipper? No, Rockhound, okay. And that's a lot of fighters, bringing a lot of heat. So yeah, you're in trouble. And I have a Griffin coming after me, so that's fun. Remember when I said, where's the modded ships? There's the modded ships. And I guess one of my questions is, who do I want to take on first? So we're just going to pick one and hopefully not get Reapered. I have to actually lead with some of our shots here. Yeah, good backup. Except for getting rammed by our friend, but that's just tradition at this point. Here we go, one down. Micro missiles are fun. Okay, a little too aggressive on the readjustments there, but it's fine. It's like every time I try to engage you, you keep hiding behind the corpse of your friend. Okay, that Griffin's not going to last very long. Get some of our better guns in there. There we go. Just try to lead the shots a little bit. You're not long for this world. I just wasted some missiles on you. Nice. Okay. So yeah, very straightforward. Makes me wonder if Diable could actually take him on without my help, but... if that's the homework they want to assign themselves, then I can let the, what words am I trying to say here? I think the enemy is just gone now, but in case they're not... oh, they all retreated. Okay. So, nice. Easy, plus we get the home field advantage of, really? Steph Curry got defeated? Wow, okay. Let's see here. Not taking anything else. Now we're holding on to too much metal here. Really? Can't salvage. So there's cargo pods. There's one Grand Invasion fleet down. And now the invasion space forces are outmatched and the ground forces are evenly matched. And so that's one down. Oh, there's another. Let's just hit the repair button real quick. There's another. I mean, if we're all heading to the same place anyway, let our friends and our brothers in Lud fight. There's the cough. Okay. So we just get to pick who we want to have run defense now. Like, we got a bunch of tiny fleets over here. I think this is going to be a massacre, to be honest. Look at how many of these crazy ships we have. Well, let's bring on the jam then, I guess, right? Speed things up just a little bit. This be a really weird time as suddenly I realized, like, I didn't have audio, but I should have everything here. So yeah, everybody's ramming everybody. They even have their own big, giant Rosenritter Capital scary ship. And then I accidentally rammed one of my own people. Okay, so we don't need the double speed anymore. But one of the things about flying this ship now is that I definitely can take a much more leading role in the push. Would help if I maybe didn't get Reapered. I thought I had my shields up. But yeah, I should be able to 1v1 this, no problem, except for the whole taking stupid hits thing. Okay, let's try to move over here real quick, because we don't need this command point. We don't need this command point anymore. So there's their whole line, and here's us. Let's just... I know it's a little riskier to, like, hit the eliminate button, but... we're gonna do it anyway. We are the aggressive ones here. Alright. And then, of course, this is what you run into when the AI pilots a conquest. They don't understand that the build here lets you have multiple, like, ship loadouts. It's really a 2-for-1 ship, and the AI always like, I'm just going to point directly at you. It's just not nearly as effective. Okay, danger vents. Should be able to get some good work in here. Alright. Okay, did we forget we're supposed to be firing at the enemy here? There we go. There we go. Nice, that's down and that's down. I know we're low on other missiles, but this is fine. Maybe not as chatty during combat as I could be, but a little bit of this is just like, okay, let me focus and make sure I don't screw this up, and a little bit is just... my voice is... here. But yeah, there we go. There's all of our extra guns. So we should be able to burn you down before you can burn us down. There we go. Get him! Get him! So close. Alright. Oh good, the micro missile's automatically retargeted, kinda. I mean, you all tried really hard. Let's see, are we done is the question. Maybe? Okay, they're all just trying to run away now. So I guess that's the fun part about grand invasion fleets to a point, is that sometimes they're really grand and sometimes the AI still has no imagination. There we go. So, Trivial Pursuit for kids. Here we go. And hopefully we didn't lose anybody this time. Okay, no, we get a potentially another bullhorn. Yeah, we're gonna skip. You know what, that has a little more value than these. Alright, so more points. Huh. I'm not going to recover it, but it's nice to know that I could. Alright, so there's another battle fleet down. I'm pretty sure my group has this. Alright, quick repair. How's our crew numbers looking? Just fine. Then here's everybody over here. We have Vulture Scavenger. Really? Oh, man. Okay, I do want to see what this is. Never mind. The utter disrespect for the conquest. So you're down, down, down. Yeah, these guys just got eaten alive. That may be the last one up there. Nope, they're literally all dying. Is it listed as failed? Yep, there we go, failed. All right. Well, you know what? Let's help our peeps here. 34 days until arrival. We're just gonna like sow the seeds here. I mean, one thing I could do before I go here, and we'll just do this just to gas up because we're going to be on the road for a little while. If I could actually find my home planet, there we go. Weird turn, it's fine. Okay, that was not a crash, thank goodness. That was a stupid thing related to work that loves to pop up and knock off my screen sometime. That sucks. Alright. So should learn my alphabet better. So these are their two primary markets. There's Fearsome Inch, and then they've taken over some other stuff as well. That's fine. If we are going for Diable only has Resh Post. Alright. And notice we haven't been to our other colony, Cradle, in quite some time. Just gonna be how it's gonna be, I guess. We're less cultivators and more fighters, as it were. But here's our group. I think this is okay. We probably, since that's mothballed, I meant to put that up before, we'll put it up now. Instead of ejecting it off into space, 19 ordnance points is just going to be letting it ride, it's fine. Alright. So we got two options here. We could finish Diable at Resh Post and maybe make it up here in time. But it's 47 days at burn level. We got to go through some nebulas. So we'll go here first, then down. And then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The, yeah, rejected. We are... Did you suddenly realize that your homeworld's in danger, buddy? Like, it's okay when you take one of my planets. And now the Zon Empire's coming after him too? Oh, wow, okay. And we've got our people just out here just like cleaning up the subordinates, although it's a pretty gross group there, but yeah, I think our privateers got this handled pretty well too. That's just a merchant. Okay, so we did take some really stupid hyperspace storm damage. We missed the bounty. Well, apparently we missed it twice. But we got one of them. You know, I did mean to stop and get some more supplies before we left, and I didn't. So we're going to stop by, we're going to drop by Nyx. Because Nyx is one of the most valuable places for this entire run. Oh, good. It's the old version of, what will we call it? The old version of Space Intestines. And there is Tech Doing. That is friendly to us because we are friendly with the pirates. Not going to mess with it today, but it's good to know that we are flying the friendly skies here. By the way, our fleet got beat down really hard, so we're going to need a resupply even before. But this is one of the reasons that I do want to go ahead and finish up being able to use all the gates everywhere, is because making this flight back and forth, I could totally edit this out, but it still takes time. And I could be slowing down by going dark or pressing S while going through the hyperspace storms, but what is patience? Alright. Sorry, just checking to make sure what's going on here. Okay. Hey, look, another fleet. Alright. And it's just mercenaries. They're fine. I don't know why those guys are running from my fleet. Surely they're not doing anything wrong. And I just passed by Nyx. Alright, so 2 days until arrival. We're going to be a little slow in the update, but I can't do a assist on the invasion without... Okay, that's not it. Can't do an assist with so few supplies. So one of two things are going to happen. Either the Dictat gets it, or we're going to get it, and it's going to be a grand old time. That should be good. That's a nice chunk of change, but this is why we have the outpost. Okay. So back up here. Hey, who are you? Reuter Gang. I guess we do have asteroids here. I could just build this up into a nice system. So we have watched our people arrive. Looks like that's some Starlight. Oh no, the Starlight Cabal people died, if that was them. Cool. Okay. So this is where we want to go, right? Ooh. That's a nice Shadow Yards fleet. Alright, so where is our contact? This is fine. I'm going to keep our transponder off. Okay, so we have the Sindrian Dictat everywhere. This space station is engaged in battle. Look at all these fleets. It's so beautiful. We gotta jump in on this. Hey, look! We go to the bar right now. So their defenses are still really good, because this is one of the primary home places. They have a massive star fortress. They have Lion's Guard HQ, so this is one of the few times where they do get to hold on to some of their stuff here. They have hazard rating of 2,000. Wow. Cannot talk. Neither side trust us enough? What? You guys should know who we are. So anyway, that's their allies. That's scary as shit. Here's my allies. Okay, fine. I'll turn my bacon on. So, let's see. I could have done some trade with them. And we could launch it. We could try to launch a raid real quick. And we could try to yank that alpha core. I think that'd be hilarious. It's like, I know you're in a fight right now, but hey, why don't they like us? Saturation bombardment on Cradle. Well, that's a problem. Funny how they're allowed to do that. 82 days until arrival. So, all because I took your damn alpha core. Alright. Now, I could let this fight kind of carry on itself a little bit here. And we don't have a lot of deployment points that we can drop in. So, we'll see kind of what happens here. Like, this is like the AI with a bunch of proximity bombs here. Maybe should have just let the AI take it, but this is too good of an opportunity just to see everyone else flying here. So we'll just try not to ram everybody. It's like some of these are our friends. It's like the ultimate combined arms forces. And they have a lot of fleets and shit coming in too, so it'll be fun, right? Maybe. Like, we have some very durable ships. The problem is that, once again, everybody seems to love having the little doom mine defense everywhere. And my little auto machine guns, while they're good, are not the best at cleaning this up while fighting. So, let's see what we can do up here. Okay, so we have actual space station. They're doing what I try to get my people to do and holding a line. Okay, let's see what we can get over here. We're going to do the old Vic strategy of just killing the support ships so that the rest of our fleet can succeed. Of course, it doesn't help to have the space station actually firing at us. But the more pressure we can put on them, the better. Okay, so if it really takes me doing this to shove off... Okay, that's one of their little defense drone things. So yeah, we're okay. But if it really just takes me pushing up here to actually shove off a conquest, this is fine. Alright. So way more incoming vessels. Aren't we glad we did the Java upgrade? So hopefully you guys can take this down, because I really need to bring in some difference makers in a few. I guess right now my big thing is just not wasting missiles. I'm just going to poke. If I can keep these conquests from engaging, then I'm doing my job. Because we have more than enough cleanup down here. Of course, I did also just get mined in the butts, so that's a bonus. But yeah, pretty soon I'll have to bring in some of my shit as backup, and that's annoying. Okay. Okay, I'm a sitting duck for some reason. Nice. Okay. You're really going for the full engage. Okay. And that looks like it's actually a really good move on their end, because my flux is having a bad time. Okay, now we can start bringing in some of our shit. Okay, you guys just need to come in right away and start engaging. And I think what I need to do here now... Oh, wow. Okay. Looked away for a second and got double reapered, so that's embarrassing. So... let's kick Ugg out for a second. Because what I was going to say is I need to back up here. Clearly we're struggling against this. And we're not putting enough damage on the station. But it's funny because if I had let my whole invading forces do this fight first, we might have had a kind of different story. Here I am flying really hard. Okay. Fits like an old glove. Alright. Bring Alistair as well. We're going to see how quickly I can get destroyed here. Because things I shouldn't be doing include taking points against a giant-ass space station. But since nobody else seems to want to... Alright. Well, we do have their line held back, which is good. And, got a lot more shit we can bring in. Trying not to friendly fire here, didn't succeed very well. It's part of the fun, isn't it? There's a lot of shit on the screen right now. Just gotta make sure I don't get missiled all to hell. Yeah, how many Reapers do those guys have, by the way? Okay, first off, I want you going after this, and I want you going after this. Everyone else can freestyle a little bit. I think that guy's gonna die. It's funny how this works. Who is holding the line? Who's pushing the line once again? Alright, so... here we go. So we're just going to shoot little purpley things here and hope I don't get trapped by my friends. Okay, that's definitely the opposite direction of where I wanted to go. Alright, so... also the opposite direction of where I wanted to go. Okay. Fortunately, I had them Reaper themselves. Unfortunately, we lost the pitch and the swings as well. Okay, cool. And that was my own fault from failing to teleport correctly. Alright. I just need to get some bigger difference makers out here. Now there are fleets starting to come out here, hopefully. We'll get some more work. Here we go. Forward. I know you wanted to fly. That's a lot of point defense right there. Okay, 35 points. Let's just get a Bremer out. Okay, so there's Tony doing his best. Let's get up here some support. That's so many bullets. Okay. See if we can push you guys back just a little bit. I don't want to be in Tony's line of fire. He's doing good. Here we go. And I really don't want to be in your escape route because you freaking need it right now. Alright. 19 points available. Alright. Okay. Gotta remember which ship I'm firing as. Preferably without my friends sitting there right in front of me. .7 points. Let's bring you in. I hate kind of doing the Foot Clan thing of, oh, I must have gotten mined or something. Let's bring Tony up here. Because I want him constantly firing. He was doing really good when he was constantly firing before. Apparently, you're doing a really good job as a distraction. Unfortunately, all those missiles are coming right for me. Fortunately, we can take the hits. Alright, shields up, please. That's a lot of Reapers. Alright. I think what we need is some bigger effect ships coming in here right now because our Foot Clan strategy right now is not pulling quite as well, but we'll see. This is why we got the extra crew. And that thing should be dead here in a second, so that's one important chunk off the space station. And I love these little things, whatever they are. I just hate that I can't get a shot in right now. But maybe that means it's a good thing. But no, this is what I was talking about before. It's like, not all of the invasion forces, defenses forces, things like that are created equal. And that's one reason that it's really nice to have these mods in here, because you don't just end up fighting the same thing. And holy cow, Makokolo, you are... Finally, we're getting some traction here. Granted, you're in a very dangerous flux situation right now, but we just need to give some laser support here. Now my shields are getting cooked. But anytime we can do this. Just vent and get them back going. So yeah, that's one of those things, is I mean no disrespect by this, it's just that in reality sometimes you get very uneven fights here. So 59 points available. Let's give Tony some support here on the finish, because this is exactly what we wanted. Just all the guns firing. And we'll see if we can let the rest of our group kind of clean up here, although, oop, wrong button. 57 points. Okay, we fluxed out. So 57 points. I think I want to save for the Star Eater this time, although I could probably get a really good effect here by bringing in some of these. Of course, the way I'm eating missiles right now, maybe we don't have much longer. But yeah, once again, just drove this off. Finally putting in a shit ton of damage on stuff. Once again, you're just eating everything. Okay, so space station's having a bad day. I guess at this point I just gotta pick a target. Do I let Tony do his thing? Got 44 points. So the AI sometimes is gonna be like, we're just gonna bring in our shit. In that case, we're just gonna bring in our shit too. I think it's gonna be hard for us to bank 77 odd some points without things going really bad. But that station's mostly done. I think we're out of missiles. No, we're not. Alright. Okay, I should be playing with the shield up. Okay, wow, of all the things I could have hit, it's the one tiny piece of space trash. Alright. Okay, 58 points. We need faster ships. There we go. This is like the biggest, longest, like, duel. But yeah, I hope it doesn't say, like, your invasion force was defeated in orbit. Because that'd be kind of mean. Okay. But yeah, this should do it for the station. Okay. You have little flamethrowers again, that's cute. 25 points available. So we definitely need to give the Grim Beamer some fire support here. Oh, this guy's finally going down in a hurry. Okay, please don't ram my friend. Please don't ram my friend. Okay. Okay, station down. And as usual, our Viking friend is going to just fly up and immediately get himself blasted. Very curious about the combat log here. There we go. So you're down. 49 points left. Once again, it's worth repeating that if the AI had done this fight, the Dictat would have, like, probably been roasted. And I'm going to lose the ship in a second because I was too busy waxing poetic. I was about to say that. That missile better not hit me. Oh no, Tony! Tony, don't lose to a conquest. Come on, man. Like, you're firing all your guns. Oh, that hurts. And we're gonna lose Mikoklo here in a second too. So it's time to bring in the cleanup crew. It's like, holy cow, here we are. Let's just all regroup over here. Seems like a plan. But yeah, how many missiles do you guys have? Because you all are still going. I guess this is why we bring a big fleet. And just think, this is not the hardest fight we've had, but how many deployment points has the Dictat just completely, like, cut through? Alright, well, here's, this should be enough. Like I said, we got some smaller shit coming. I really just want to take out these two things. And I think we'll be okay. We may have to be the ones that end up invading, but yeah, see, there's constant pressure. Oh, I'm not firing because I'm not actually firing my big gun. Alright. Okay, so there's one down. This fight could have gone differently if I was able to deal with those conquests earlier. which is where I was really in that super overpowered Vic ship. I would just always kind of work the outsides. Yeah, conquest down. Conquest down. And now I think we can mop them up. Although I'm hurting. So this is what we get. We try to help our friends, and we watch all of our friends get killed. Advice, don't take a flamethrower to the face, please. People lose teeth doing that. Thanks, Fopri and Wim. Oh, my flagship's losing combat readiness. Who knew? I'm also, like, about to die, so... the more hits I can get in before that happens, the better. But yeah, like I said, there's kind of two minds of this. I could have either taken my stuff and just swooped in and saved the day after my friends beat things up or didn't beat things up, but the enemy fleet is officially defeated. They're just going to reform. So we're going to try to take out as many as we can here. Wow, missed. Where's my cursor? There's my cursor. Sorry about that, Jack. And look at those missiles just retargeting. Alright. Well, it's a win. Do we got anybody else, or are they just trying to retreat? Looks like they're just trying to retreat. Alright. So we lost a lot of crew. That's a lot of dead ships. No difficult recoveries at all, although the Yuri strike cruiser seems fun. We definitely want to get all of our buddies in here. And we are going to recover this even though it's one story point. Okay. Don't think we're missing anybody. We are very short on some crew though, so wow. What? Dassault-Mikoyan hates us now? Guys, I was not friendly firing you. So we're back to this. Okay, well. We're going to do a tactical bombardment. And then their defenses are 160. And remember when I came in here to help you guys before? Because I sure do. Alright. So we're back up to 1,000 points all ships. We need... definitely mothball you. And we're going to really turn down some of our damaged ships just to get the crew numbers down here for a minute. That one doesn't actually need much crew. Here we go. Can't carry a lot of stuff anymore, though. That's fine. So, just like that, the group that I literally came in there to help cannot win for losing. Combat log. So Fopri and Wim was the winner here. Sanctus did a lot of shooting, but not a lot of killing. I was a little disappointed by that. Lots of people died. Where are you guys launching your saturation bombardment from? Because we're just going to have to take out both of these places, I guess. But yeah, I had people telling me before to not trust Dassault-Mikoyan, and unfortunately it looks like that's going to be... We're going to have a repeat of the Vic here. Ugh. That's just how the game works. Alright. As much as I hate it, but now... Now we kind of have to watch out here because these guys... Invasion's likely to be defeated in orbit. Okay, so there's everybody dying real quick and running away. And you're really pursuing my fleet right now. I guess you would be. So... And now you're patrolling the system. So, funny how that works out. Pursuing lines guard, patrolling the system, everything else here. Well, if they're not going to invade it themselves, I do want to look at the intel screen one more time. The invasion space forces are superior and the ground forces are superior. The invasion's likely to be successful. So they have to actually start it, so... I guess my question is, if we let them do this, because they're moving in to invade here. At least I didn't lose my whole alliance, right? Because if the Dictat loses that anyway, then we're fine. I've got to take care of the other planet. So this is an awkward end for sure. Fortunately, we do have a friendly space station right up here that is currently engaged in battle, but friendly nonetheless. And y'all have some crew to hire. I don't know if it's enough crew, but yeah. This is going to be an interesting sort of side point of what do I end up doing next here. Because clearly there are some game mechanics that I can only do so much about. Y'all are going to be mad that I traded on the black market. It's fine. You all actually need all these, so you know what? Take them. It's a lot of money. Sent on the up and up, of course, because I'm not a monster. Alright. So other than repairing again here, it's an interesting move. Do I just let that go to Diable? Not Diable, Dassault-Mikoyan. Because clearly I was warned about them by y'all multiple times. Because I definitely don't want Cradle Saturation bombarded. There is land over here that I can attack next time. I'll give it a think. that'll do it for this one. Like I said, we try to have some fun. The game blames me for their entire fleet getting knocked down, but I still think it is a more fun move for me to go in there and do the fights than to watch the AI do their own thing and then figure out, hey, do I want to just sit on the sidelines or do I want to try to spearhead this? But if we look at our intel one more time and we look at our alliances here, apparently they are still part of the alliance, even though they hate us. Wonder how long that's going to last. All right, that'll do it for this one. Y'all take care.